like, he really likes playing Roblox with me. So, like, when I was calling him, her mom answered, and then, like, I said, is it okay I can, talk to him? And then he said that, he's finishing breakfast, and then when that time happened, what was,
huh?
What was
I'll write it down. So, his friend Christian, he can only talk to Ron via his mother's phone. So Ron calls Christian, and his mom picks up.
Okay.
And then Ron's like, "Can I talk to your son?" And then,
did he say good morning? Did he say?
No, he just said, "Can I talk to your son?"
No.
And
I said hi.
Warren. First of all, you're talking to women. You gotta lower your voice.
Wait.
Okay.
There's no boys in here other than you, so you need to lower your voice. Go ahead.
I think she said he's finishing breakfast, and then Ron just hangs up.
Oh
like,
no!
No, I was like, okay, and then hang up.
Warren. Okay. Can everybody be quiet? Warren, when you call next time, okay, you say good morning, right? You know what's Christian's last name?
I forgot his last name.
Anyway,
Wait.
you can say good morning, Christian's mom. Is Christian available? And she's gonna say no, he's eating breakfast. Okay, no problem. God bless you. Have a good day. And wait till she hangs up. And then you hang up. You don't just hang up the phone, because now she's gonna think, oh, this a rude boy. Who he raised under? You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Can I have your phone?
All right, y'all gotta go. I'm live. Go close the door. I'm live. Close the door. Close the door. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Easter. He has risen. Yes, you're going to probably hear me say Happy Easter for the next, I would say, month or so. Because Easter is not, a lot of people think that Easter is just on Easter Sunday. But no. Actually, let me look up the correct number of days. How long does the season of Easter last? So Easter lasts, okay, the church celebrates the Easter season, also known as Easter tide, for 50 days. Did y'all know that? If you're watching this on replay, go ahead and type in 50 days, okay? 50 days, okay? So yeah, so Easter is 50 days long. So yesterday was day 1. Now we're on day 2. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the live. So sorry about that. As you can tell, the kids are off from school today. Normally I tell them to, lower their voices and all that stuff, but it's day today. They're off of school. They're going to have, be out there talking and doing all the things that their kids do when they have their time off. Okay. So those of you who are just hopping on, my name is Letitia Campbell. I am your #1 email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Campbell Success Network, and the creator of my Emailpreneur Tribe, which is where I teach, train, and coach my clients on how to secure the bag through email marketing. As you're rolling on in, if you're on here live, go ahead and type in #live. I want to make sure my comments are working. If you can see and hear me good, just go ahead and type in #live. Actually have y'all pulled up here on my computer. We're going to get into my power word for this month. Okay. I feel like every month we should have a power word. And for me, the mistakes that I have made throughout the past, I would say 6 to 12 months, is I would start off with a power word and then I wouldn't carry it through the entire month. So share with me in the chat, what is your power word for the month of April? Okay. It's April 1st. So my power word for the month of April, and this is just a word that God just brought onto my spirit yesterday, is the word abundance. Okay, so you guys are going to really hear me say the word abundance throughout every day I go live, you're going to see me say the word abundance. So go ahead and type in #abundance in the chat. Abundance means so many different things. We all know the generic, the dictionary term of the word abundance. Okay. But my thing is that my power word is connected to the fact that, and we're going to be talking about email marketing in just a second, y'all. I like to talk about, I give honor to God, and then I get into the information and I end it with God as well. Right. But for me, abundance represents, for me, how I'm going to use the word abundance. For me, abundance is, even when there are times in my life this month, whether it be in my life, in my business, in my spirit, where I'm really going through warfare, I want God to still show his abundance. Okay? I want God to still always continue to remind me and remind you who is watching this right now. Hey, Tamara, I see you, sis. Good morning. That he's always by my side. No matter if I'm happy, no matter if I'm sad, no matter if I'm joyful, no matter if I feel depressed, no matter what I am going through in my life, good or bad, happy or sad, he is right there beside me. So I want God to always continue to remind me this month and remind you this month that even when there's times when you're going to be feeling a little bit out of gas this month, that he is still abundantly blessing you. All right. Amen. Yes. Tamara said hashtag live. Good. You can see and hear me. Good, good, good. Yes. Hashtag abundance. Yes. Hashtag. Y'all keep putting that hashtag abundance down there. Yes. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Yes. So in light of that word, speaking of the word abundance, I want to dive into the conversation of what's keeping you from creating an abundant email list. What's keeping you from creating an abundant email list? Now, just give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all know I got to grab all my links. Yes, amen, Tamara. Amen and amen. And as you guys are watching this, if you're watching this on a replay, or if you're like my girl Tamara and you're watching this live, go ahead and type in, go ahead and share this out. Go ahead and share this out. Go ahead and share this live out. You're going to hear my kids in the background. They are off from school today. Okay. They are off from school today. I'm not going to tell them to be quiet because it's their day off. And when it's your day off, you just want to chill, relax, and have conversations. So again, if the kids in the background is annoying you or making you not focus on the information I'm about to share, kindly leave this live. Kindly stop watching because I'm not going to tell them to be quiet. It is what it is. Kids, y'all been hearing and seeing what's going on in Gaza. There's so many kids all over the world that are losing their lives, that are losing their homes, that are losing their parents right now as I'm speaking. And the fact that my kids are all safe, they're here, they're all under one roof, they're all in good health, great health, honey, and their bellies are full because I fed them good this morning, okay? Eggs, sausages, all the things this morning for breakfast. So, I'm gonna let them burn off their fun, by them having fun as young children. Amen. If you don't know, I'm a mother of 5 awesome children. If y'all got a chance to go ahead and check out my profile over here on Facebook, you'll see we had Easter Sunday service yesterday. We actually call it Resurrection Sunday. We actually call it Resurrection Sunday, which closed out Holy Week. And yeah, they all look so super cute. We actually got to church about an hour and a half early before service started. We got church about an hour and a half before service started because I wanted to take some pictures, okay? And I wanted to make sure to get to the church as early as possible. And I'm just dropping some links here in the chat, y'all, so just give me a second. So that way I could take some pictures. So y'all go and check it out. I just posted it today. And just like and comment because they look so cute. Okay, they look super cute. All right, y'all. I got my links here. Boom. Okay, boom. Who stepped in the room? Okay, let me see if I can pin this. Why can't I pin this from my computer? That is weird. Let me refresh my screen and see if that helps. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I want to make sure that this comment. Okay, let me do it from my phone here. Maybe that will work. Okay, boom. All right, Tamara, if you're still on, can you let me know if you see a pinned comment? Let me know if you see a pinned comment. All right, I just made a comment and I just pinned it so that way, no matter what time people hop onto this live, they're able to see the links. They're able to see the comment pinned. So let me know. I'm going to wait for Tamara to respond. All right, I'm going to wait for her to respond. Okay, yes, she sees it. Thank you so much, Tamara. Tamara, you're my assistant today, okay? Because Teresa's getting some work done. I saw that she was in the, doing some stuff in our team email. So good. All right, everybody. I'm so excited for this season of Easter. As you guys know, as I just said, Easter is 50 days. It's 50 days long. It's a 50-day long season. It's about the feeling renewed. It's about knowing that Jesus has risen, okay? And he's ready for us to call on him if need be. So today's conversation is about abundance. A lot of you guys who have been watching me for many, many, many years know that I'm a huge advocate of growing your email list. I'm a huge advocate of every day you should be adding new emails to your email list. But I know there's a lot of things that's probably keeping you from creating an abundant email list. There's times where I hear people say, well, I have emails, but nobody's opening it. I have emails, but I haven't started sending out emails yet. But I think it's important for you to understand these 7 reasons that's keeping you from creating an abundant email list so that moving forward today into the month of April, you can in fact make the changes that you need to change. Okay. Hey, Therese, I was just talking about you, sis. Therese, did you get access? I saw that you needed access to the team email. So let me know, because something popped up on my phone. I want to make sure. And I hit yes for you to get access. So let me know that you're all good, or do we need to run another test again? So before we get into this conversation, if you're a client of mine, I'm speaking to those of you who are my clients, okay? If you're not a client of mine, I'm not speaking to you right now. But if you're interested in becoming a client, send me a DM message here on Facebook. First, send me, if you're not a friend of, and if you're watching this on YouTube, I am going to put the link to my Facebook profile. Make sure that you friend request me, okay, first, before you send me a message on Facebook, in Facebook Messenger. Send me a friend request first, okay? That way I'll see you, I'll accept you, and, then I'll see your message. The reason why I say that is because a lot of times, for those of you who are not friends of mine on Facebook, you may have, somebody probably has shared this live with you, but we're not friends. If you just send me a direct message on Facebook to learn more about my programs and services, I won't see it. It's going to go into that, that back inbox that, I try my hardest to check in on a consistent basis, but sometimes I forget because I get messages all the time from clients and opportunities and things like that. So always send me a Facebook message first. Now, if you're a client of mine, go ahead and type in #tribe. I'm talking to you if you're inside of my List Building Bootcamp, or if you're inside of my Emailpreneur Sales Academy, or if you're in a Circle client. Go ahead and type in #tribe. We have a lot of things going on this week, so make sure y'all write these things down. Make sure you make a note of it, put it in your planner, or what have you. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a training. Okay, I forgot what the name. Tomorrow's training is going to be on how to optimize your opt-ins. Okay, so that's going to be the training. Oh, wait. Let me actually pull my calendar in front of me. Y'all know I live off a Google Calendar, and I don't want to make a mistake on any dates here. Okay, we are hitting the ground running this week, so I want to make sure that. Okay, good. Okay, there's not going to be a. I'm glad I opened up my calendar. Hey, Jacqueline, is that Jacqueline? Jacqueline, you just came in the building. Jacqueline, I think I see your picture popped up on my screen. Go ahead and type in #tribe if you're here. Okay. If you're a client of mine, our next training is going to be on how to optimize your opt-ins. And that's going to be on Wednesday. Okay. Please, somebody type in Wednesday. Tell your neighbor Wednesday. Normally we do our trainings on Tuesdays, but I have something else that I'm doing tomorrow. So our training is going to be on Wednesday. Okay, on Wednesday. Okay, it's going to be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How to optimize your opt-ins. All right. If you're not a client of mine, you're interested in attending that training, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll give you information on how you can attend that training. Okay. Yes, Tamara, Wednesday. Thank you for the #tribe, Tamara and Jacqueline. All right. Another thing that we're doing, if you're a client of mine, if you're in my not for my bootcamp clients, but those of you who are inside of my Emailpreneur Sales Academy and Inner Circle client, okay, which is Tamara and Jacqueline. This applies to both of you as well. I'm doing a Q&A group session on Thursday. Okay, that's going to also be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My time zone is Eastern Standard Time Zone. So if you're not Eastern Standard Time Zone, check whatever time zone you're in, and you'll know the time. So 7 p.m. Eastern is 7 and 7. I like the number 7. For me, that's like a prophetic number. I was born on the 27th. Okay. So yes, So it's going to be 7 p.m. on Wednesday and then 7 p.m. on Thursday. All right. You'll get emails. You're going to get an invite and all the things. But I just want you guys to make sure that you mark your calendar. Okay. 7. Jacqueline, that's what time again is Wednesday's training? 7. Both days are at 7. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday is the training. And then 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday is the Q&A. So if you got that, Jacqueline, just give me a thumbs up. Okay. Give me a thumbs up, sis. And let me know that you got it. All previous trainings, if you're a client of mine, has already been uploaded on our client portal. So go ahead and log into the portal. If you have issues logging in, send us an email. Teresa and I will assist you. What else is happening? Oh, my AI for email marketing training. My free AI for email marketing training is happening on Wednesday. Okay. On Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested, this is for clients and those of you who are not clients. Okay. So if you are interested in registering for my free AI for email marketing training, okay, go ahead and go to bit.ly/AI for email marketing. That's in all lowercase. If you're on Facebook here, that link is actually pinned to the comments. All right. Can y'all see it? Tamara says she can see the pinned comment. Jacqueline, can you see the pinned comment? Teresa, if you're on here. Hey, LaShawn the Dawn, baby. Hey, girl. That's my girl. Yes. So, yeah. So go ahead and register for that. All right. Even if you've attended my AI for email marketing trainings in the past, still register because I always give new information. That's one thing I do. When I do my webinars, I don't just share the same info. Well, the agenda and the content is still the same. But if there's like a new trend or something or another way of leveraging AI for email marketing, I'm going to add that. I'm always adding new things to my AI for email marketing training. So it's free. So just go to register bit.ly/AI for email marketing. I'm going to go heavy with emailing people today, messaging people today. I'm going to do all the things to get as many butts in the seats as possible. If you cannot come, right, if you can't attend live virtually this Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, still register anyway so then you can get the replay. Okay? If you're registered for my free AI for let's pause real quick. Okay? Let's pause because when you need something, I'm going to make sure you get it, right? So if you are registered for and if you're watching this on the replay, this is, I'm talking to you as well. If you are registered for my free AI for email marketing training, go ahead and type in 1. And I'm talking to my clients too. Okay. I'm talking to my clients too. If you are not registered, go ahead and type in 2. So 1 if you're registered, 2 if you're not registered. Be honest. Okay. 1 if you're registered, 2 if you're not registered. Go ahead. Go ahead and let me know. All right. All right. Okay. LaShawn said 2. Anybody else? And no question, no answer is wrong. Sometimes I forget to register. My church is having a jazz concert. Okay. Coming up on the 21st, honey. And I'm like, okay, where are my tickets that I purchased at? I have to go in my purse and look, we forget sometimes. I get it. We're busy. We just ended Holy Week. Okay. And I need to keep saying this, y'all. I need to keep saying this to y'all because I feel like people think Easter is just on Easter Sunday. Easter is 50 days long. Okay? I'm just telling y'all that. So I feel like somebody needs to be like, oh, really? It's 50 days long. All right? So keep that in mind. We got to keep this going. All right. So anybody else, if you're registered, type in 1. And I'm talking about my free AI for email marketing training that I'm doing this Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and type in 1. If you're not registered, go ahead and type in the number. What did I say? 1 if you're not. Yeah, 1 if you are, 2 if you're not. 1 if you are, 2 if you're not. Those of you who just hopped on, my name is Letitia Campbell. I'm your #1 email marketing strategist. Yes, it is. All right, so Tamara says 6 p.m. for me. Yeah, Tamara, you're Central Time. So Wednesday's training will be 11 a.m. for you. Okay? It will be 11 a.m. for you. Okay? So if you type 2, or if you're about to type 2, go ahead and click that link, bit.ly/AI for email marketing. Teresa, if you could put the link again in the chat for me. It's also pinned to the comments. I'm going to spend about maybe 2 minutes. I'm going to wait 2 minutes for you to click that link and go and register right now. Even if you watch this on a replay, I'll wait 2 minutes for you. Go ahead and register. Click it, even if you're a client or if you're not a client. It's free. Go ahead and register. Okay? All right. Is your Q&A Thursday or Friday? Think you said both. No, I did not say both. No, I did not. So, Jacqueline, my training where I will be teaching you guys how to optimize your opt-ins, that's going to be this. Hold on. Let me go to my calendar. Hold on. That's going to be this Wednesday. How to optimize your opt-in training is only for clients who are in my boot camp, who are in my academy, and who are inner circle clients. That's going to be on Wednesday. All right. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. How to optimize your opt-ins. That's going to be on Wednesday. Okay. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Not Thursday. The Q&A, my group Q&A session, and that's for those of you who are in my academy and those of you who are in my inner circle, that's going to be on Thursday. Okay? On Thursday. Okay? The Q&A is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. If you're like my girl Tamara, it'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay? So write that down. All right? Where I want to make sure you wrote it down, Jacqueline. I want you to give me like I wrote it down. Type in the comments, I wrote it down. I want to make sure you wrote it down. Okay? Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, that's going to be the how to optimize your opt-in training. And then on Thursday, it's going to be the Q&A. Both times are at 7 p.m. Eastern. So let me know that you wrote that down. Okay? Because we got to write things down, guys, because I forget all the time. So I always write stuff down. I have notebooks. I actually just bought a brand new notebook, actually. So yeah. Yes, Jacqueline said I put it on my big calendar. Yes, she put it on her boss big. Yeah, girl, put it on your calendar, put it in your planner. You're welcome, sis. Wherever you put it. Okay. Have y'all registered? LaShawn says she registered. Awesome. Again, replay viewers, make sure that you register. Okay, Tamara just commented. She said, I just did it. Amazing, sis. I love that. I love that. All right, y'all, let's get into today's conversation. Again, this is the season of abundance, and that's what we're going to be riding through for this whole month. If you want to learn how to find more abundance, just in life in general, we're going to get into the business conversation in just a second. I strongly encourage you to grab this book. I am not the author of this book, but I love this book, y'all. I read 8 pages of this book a day. I'm currently right now, I'm on page on page 17, y'all. I'm up and I have notes. I have so much notes. Okay, just a few of the experts things I read this morning in the book. It said I'm not motivated by other people. Okay, I feel like we have to motivate ourselves because that's the motivation that's going to last. We have to ask for motivation through God because that's the motivation. That's a last. When God gives you motivation, that motivation is lasting. When man gives you motivation, that's temporary motivation. Because the minute you get mad at somebody, you're no longer motivated by them. You're no longer inspired by them. Okay, the minute somebody looks at you wrong or they had a bad day and they may have snapped on you, you may have looked up to them. That then you'd be like, okay, or everything that they spoke to you about. The minute I find this a lot, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna stand on it. I find this a lot with I'm a woman of color, right? And I find this a lot how we as women of color treat each other in business. Hey, Annette, is foul. You can have a great experience, a business experience with somebody of a woman of color. And the minute you get one bad experience, I don't like her no more. But you go to somebody else like who look like this, not like this, who look like this, and they've been treating you dirty, dragging you through the mud, taking your money. Hey, Miss Hall, all the things, and you'll still give them your money. Come on now. The minute you go to a black owned business, you get one cashier look at you sideways. Oh, they all got an attitude. I ain't gonna go there no more. But you go to Walgreens every day. You go to CVS every day. You go to Louis Vuitton every day. They don't even say hi to you when you walk in. They don't even say God bless you when you're leaving. You don't care how they looking on their face, but baby, you want to keep going and spending your money with them. So treat this like you treat this. No, treat this like you treat this. That's what I'm saying. You got to have the same energy as you do with this as this. Okay? I'm just saying, I just threw it out there, right? I like how in the book it said, I play the long game. I think that's important. And I'm only saying this because I underlined that. Y'all. Because I said, Letitia, girl, calm yourself down. You're in it for the long game. Okay? You're in this business for the long game. You're in this marriage for the long game. You're in this church. Come on now, Annette. I'm in this church for the long game. Okay? So sometimes little arguments, little things that come along, you're like, you know what? I'm going to let it slide. Because I'm in it for the long game. See, the long game, we persevere. We rise above, right? We are, and it says it here, high performance. High performance. Yes. Okay? I'm going to do one more. Excerpt. Because y'all got to grab this book. Now, I want y'all to do me a favor. Because I referred this book to you. I need you to go to this link. Because let me tell you something. I promise and guarantee that the first 8 pages of this book, after you read it, you're going to be jumping up and down in your seat. Okay? So, go to bit.ly/live in the gap. The book is called The Gap and the Game. So you're going to go to bit.ly/live in the gap. Go to purchase the book. You get an Audible, like my girl Annette. You can get it. This is the hard copy version. Okay. They have Kindle. Yes. Annette said it's a dynamic book. Yeah. You told me at church yesterday, Annette, that you got your book. Yes. Miss Hall said, Miss Hall, can you inbox me today? It's not an emergency, but send me a voice clip of how to pronounce your name because I don't want to mess up your name, sis. That's why I'm calling you Miss Hall. Miss Hall said, you are right. I experienced that when I had my business back in the 90s. Girl, get it back up again. Yes, get it back up. Yeah, so that's how we treat each other sometimes. I got to just read a few more things. Yes. Okay, I'm going to read this last thing and we're going to get into this information. Into this content. Happiness is a byproduct of realizing that you are the destination. Okay? I'm repeating again. Happiness is a byproduct of realizing that somebody type in I. Point. I want you to take your finger. After you type that in, I want you to point it to your chest. I. Me. Right? Say to yourself that you are the destination. You. That means that anybody you come into contact with today, anybody that you speak to today, you are a gift to them. Okay? Your body is a gift. Your presence is a gift. Your service is a gift, right? You are enough, right? And you have enough. You are enough. I am enough. I have enough. And I am worthy of love. Okay? Listen, y'all just gotta grab the book. bit.ly/live in the game. Okay? Baby! And Annette, I'm gonna show them later on the book you gave me at church. I just want to, grab my links and stuff. So, Annette dropped the book on me at church yesterday. I was like, oh. Okay, I'll give y'all that later. But grab this one because it's going to be really good. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for today's content? Go ahead and type in #ready. We didn't even get into the conversation today. Go ahead and type in #ready. Yes. You hear me in that? Yes. Thank you, Annette and Tamara, for the eye. Jacqueline said, if we are led of God, we can overcome. Hold on. Ooh, the comment disappeared. Hold on. Let me go grab it again. Thanks, Jacqueline. Jacqueline said, if we are led of God, right, we can overcome the little trivial stuff. Absolutely. But you know what? Sometimes the trivial stuff is what God uses to propel you or pull you out of a situation. Sometimes God will use your enemies to propel you and pull yourself out of the situation. Moses had to be pulled out of the Nile. You see what I'm saying? Moses had to be pulled out of the Nile. So y'all want y'all to really meditate on that because that's a deep word I don't want to get into right now. Okay? But sometimes y'all got to thank your enemies because your enemies are free advertisement. Your naysayers. Sometimes you get business, or sometimes you have been following somebody right now because of negative news. Or somebody has said something negative about you and your name came up, right? But it was actually used for your positive, right? Because sometimes people can say all these things about you and use all these weapons of warfare against you. And then somebody actually typed your name up on social media or actually got a chance to speak to you, and they say, oh, Jacqueline's not like that. She's amazing. She's awesome. Hey, Alicia. Annette's not like that. She is amazing. She knows so much. She actually just helped me. Okay? Not every time people are going to drop your name is going to be meant for good, but God's going to be using it for your good. Okay, I'm not going to say no, that's a whole nother message. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that today. That's a whole nother revelation that I just got this morning. Okay? He does Jacqueline said he does do that. We just have to be aware of and not hold on, these comments are coming in. Let it trip us up. Amen. Amen. We got to thank God. And they said, I thought I missed out on everything. No, you came at the right time. Miss Hale said, I'm your mom's oldest cousin on. Oh my God. Hold on a second. She said, I'm your mom's oldest cousin on her mom's side. Oh my God, I knew your name sounded familiar. I knew it. I met you at a family reunion. No, it wasn't a reunion. It was like a barbecue. And I remember that day in New Jersey. You're my mom's oldest cousin. So what does that make us? Are we like fourth cousins? Fourth generation cousins? Y'all, let me tell you something real quick before we get into this information. I grew up in a very small town. Okay. I always lived in New York, but I grew up in Westbury, Long Island. And in Westbury, I never dated nobody, dated them in Westbury, because that could be your family member. Because think about Westbury back then, not now, but back then, right? People was raised in Westbury. All their kids would go to school in Westbury, but they wouldn't leave. So a lot of times you could be dating your third cousin. You could be, you know what I mean? So whenever I would meet a guy, I'd be like, okay, what is your mother's last name? If they say Adams, Green, and whatever, whatever, right? Look, I got this woman on here is my family member, and I got that last name in my lineage as well. So it's like, that's the name. That's what I went by. And if it wasn't none of those names, I'm like, okay, you're good. That's how crazy it was back then. Like, people they wouldn't leave. They would just stay. They would go to school, high school, and then they would go to college, and then they would come back home and buy houses and raise their family and kids. So, okay, I have tons of stories on that, but I'm not going to go into that today. Jacqueline say amen. And exactly. Tamara said, yes, it was like that for me too. Yes. Was that the same for you guys? Because I live more in the city area now of New York. I live in Queens, but I'm a Long Island girl. I grew up in Long Island, right? So, yes. All right, y'all. Today's topic is... Hey, family. How you doing? Today's topic is what's keeping you from creating an abundant email list. Okay, we're in the season of abundance right now. So number one is not knowing who your audience is. I had to put that as number one because a lot of us are confused on who is our perfect client, who is our dreamy client, who's our dreamy customer. And I think it's very important that you know who your audience is. Your audience is like you. Right? They may just be just like you. They may be a woman of a certain age, or so the majority of my audience is millennials, right? Because I'm a millennial. Okay. And I relate to a lot of women who are millennials. I mean, in a deep way. All right. And not to say that I don't have clients who are Gen Xers or Zers or whatever other generation that is called out there. But when I talk about my story, when I share, even what I just shared with you guys just now, right? A lot of y'all can relate to that because that's the environment y'all were raised in back then. And that's what gets your audience to be attracted to you initially is the relatability. All right. So you got to know your audience. So number two is keep your focus on growth. A lot of times we get distracted. Right? Some of us be like, well, I don't have my certificate, or I don't have enough experience, right? I need this, I need the LLC, I need that. And you pivot away from, or you steer away from focusing on, I need to build up my email list, because once I do get my stuff together, I need to have a list of people who are at least interested in what I'm talking about. Okay? So keep your focus on growth. Number 3. We're on 3 now, y'all. Okay? We're on number 3. Is you're spending too much time on social media. If that's you, go ahead and type in ouch. Some days that's me too. So I'm going to say ouch for myself. Go ahead and type ouch in the comments. If sometimes y'all feel like y'all be falling to that social media black hole. You see one, video about P. Diddy or about, the bridge thing. And, my heart and my prayers go out to everybody who's affected. You're looking at things on the election. And then all of a sudden you are just distracted in social media. And you're taking your focus away from saying, hey, there's people that are who are following me that don't know what I do. Or they don't remember. So let me remind them. Let me get them on my email list. Right? So that distraction keeps you from building that attraction. And one thing I know about social media, y'all can say amen if you agree. If you look at one thing today, a minute from now, you're going to see that same content pop up in your feed over and over again because you are telling the algorithm what you want to see. So there's times, and I want y'all to do this today. Go into your Facebook, go into your YouTube, your Instagram, right? Type in things that motivate you. Les Brown. Like I'll type in Les Brown, Gary Vaynerchuk, Russell Brunson, Tony, Oprah Winfrey. I'll start typing in different things and watching different videos and reels and commenting on different posts that's motivational. So that way I can get the system to work in my favor, right? You're not going to sit there and type in, if you're looking at P. Diddy stuff, or if you look at all this stuff with the election and all this, everything, right? You got to shift the algorithm. The algorithm can be shifted if you're going to do the shifting, right? All right. So let's say YouTube. Yeah, YouTube would do that. YouTube, man. That is why YouTube's the second number one search engine. The second top search engine, right? Google is number one. Miss Hale said, ouch. Yes. Yes. And then say, yes, that does happen. Absolutely, that happens. You start typing in what it is that motivates you, then that's what's going to come up. That's what's going to come up. And when you see things that are not feeding your spirit, you can actually click next to it and say, not interested. I do that on YouTube all the time. There's stuff that pops up on my YouTube. I hit it. There's like 3 dots on the side. I hit it and say, not interested, not interested, not interested. Because even if I block that person's channel or if I block that person's profile, I'm still going to get other creators who are either referencing that content or talking about the same exact content. So I put, nope, not interested. I'm interested in that. Nope, I'm not interested in that. Right? Yes, I'm telling y'all, do that. Number 4, right? Coveting everyone else's success. If that has ever been you, type me. How many of y'all ever looked at somebody? You're probably looking at a few people right now, and they're extremely successful, and they may be more successful than you, or even a little bit further ahead. And you're a little bit jealous. You're coveting. My daughter Aurora came into my room last night, and she said, "Mommy, why did Cain kill Abel?" Y'all know that? Come on now, y'all know that part in the Bible where Cain killed Abel? She said, "Mommy, why did Cain kill Abel?" Now, first thing I tell her, I said, Aurora, I'm going to ask Father Anthony your question so that he can give me the appropriate answer to give you. But I also said, even though I'm going to ask him and he's going to give me the answer, you know he will, I'm going to explain to you my understanding. And I said, all that happened with Cain and Abel reference from jealousy, coveting, right? Coveting. Cain was jealous, right, of Abel. He was jealous, even when they were offering, put the offerings to God, Abel would give God his first, right? And Cain would just give him just certain, sacrificing, give certain parts of the flock. And God said, no, I honor Abel's offering over yours more. Not that, Cain was in favor, but again, when you get jealous and covet other people in business, you lose sight. Good morning, Miss Sims. You lose sight of what God has already laid in your hand. That's what we do sometimes. We look at our email list sometimes and be like, well, I only got like 500 people. This person over here probably got 500,000. And God was like, well, I gave you 500. Don't worry about what I gave them. I gave you 500. What are you going to do with these individuals that I gave you? That I gave you. Okay? So we got to stop coveting in April. We got to stop, being jealous and being envious and being like, well, I don't see how she did all that. And, and also with jealousy, we get suspicious of people. Right? We get suspicious because they're out there bragging, and in business you're supposed to brag. You're supposed to share, talk about your successes so people can believe it for themselves. Right? So people can have that faith to say, if God did it for Miss Sims, or if God did it for Annette, I know he can do it for me. I know he can do it for me. Amen? So, no more coveting, y'all. Somebody type in the comments, I ain't going to covet this month. I ain't going to look at another person and say, I wish I had, or I hope I get what they have. I want God to give me what he already laid out for me, perfectly, untouched, undamaged. That's what you want. All right, number 5. Sorry. I'll give y'all 7 points today. Number 5 is not having a goal. Not having a goal. I'm even going to sit, even though I have my goal, I'm going to sit down and dissect my goal after this. You got to have a goal. You have to have something written down on paper, say, this is what it's going to be this month for my business. This is what it's going to be. A goal could be you saying, you know what? I'm going to wake up at 3 a.m. every morning in April. That could be a goal. A goal could be, you know what? I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. every day in April. You know what? I'm going to reach out to 10 people today in April. I'm going to get 5 new emails on my email list every day. That could be a goal. A goal has to reflect an action that you're going to take, or else you're just going to be looking at a number every month. Because your work and your efforts in your business will pay for itself. Will pay for itself. All right? Number 6, the 6th thing that's probably keeping you from creating an abundant email list is you giving up. You're giving up before it's April 1st, and you're giving up before you've given up before the month actually is even get going yet, right? Miss Sim says, amen, no coveting, period. That's right. And that said, I'm not going to covet anymore. Amen. So giving up is the worst you can do. The worst. So a lot of things when it comes to entrepreneurship, the most high performing people that you see out there who are extremely successful, and you're going to read a lot about that in this book, The Gap and the Gain. Go to bit.ly/live in the gain, all lowercase, to purchase it. Is that we are really good at transitioning our thoughts. So yesterday, when I got home from church, I had several negative thoughts in my mind. I had to say, Letitia, stop. I had to go in the bathroom and actually cry out to God for him to take any thought in my mind that he did not want me to have, to take it out of my mind right now. Or for me to refocus into something else. This is why, like, some people think I'm always crazy because I always have to-do lists. My Google Calendar is always blocked out with different things I need to do. I woke up this morning and I literally had 11 things listed out that I need to do. Give the kids a bath, cook breakfast, start the laundry. I mean, you name it. I had tons of stuff because there's moments throughout the day, and I'm a Capricorn too. How many of my Capricorns out there, type me, where I can have extremely high energy when it comes to my productivity, and within seconds I dip. So in the moments when I dip, I have to look internally within myself to lift myself up. And as a mother of 5 kids, I have to do that. I have to do that. I'm sorry. And I strongly feel that those of you who are watching this right now need to do the same thing as well. And that said, don't give up. Yeah, you cannot give up. Cannot give up. Number 7 is the last point that I want to make right now is you cannot, if you want to create an abundant email list, you cannot listen to the wrong people. You cannot listen to the wrong people. You got to make sure that the people who you are listening to and getting advice from this month is actually going to be the ones that are going to either point you in the right direction or actually lead you in the right direction. So really focus on what's coming into your ear gates. What are you seeing visually, right? What did Father Anthony say yesterday in that? He said a word yesterday. I probably got to go back and watch the live again. We got to block those. We got to really funnel out what we're listening to and what we're seeing, and not create this month these false realities, right? Of things that are not really evidently here, but we're believing them. We're creating these, like, how many of y'all just assume things? You know, I've done it in the past where I just make assumptions about things, but there is no reality to it. And I want y'all to really focus on facts and figures and data rather than imaginative thoughts in your head that are not presently in the physical, right? I really want y'all to dive into that. So again, what I talked about today is 7 things that's keeping you from creating an abundant email list. Number 1 was not knowing who your audience is. Number 2 was keeping your focus off growth, right? Number 3 was spending too much time on social media. Really focus on how much time you spend on this app, on this platform that you're watching this video on. Okay, if it's not about business or growth, you need to hop off. Go watch a Netflix movie. Go call your mom that you probably didn't speak to in days. Go and, do something else. Don't get trapped into this black hole of social media, okay? Number 4 was coveting everyone else's success, right? And not focusing what the gifts that God has already given you. Number 5 was not having a goal. Number 6 was giving up. And number 7 was listening to the wrong people. All right. Yes. And that, yes, block out negativity. Yeah. You got to block out negativity. Right. And you got to, he also mentioned that we can't when we leave space. Oh, now I remember that. When we leave space for negativity, it's going to enter in us. So if I'm looking at something that's gossiping news on social media, right, I'm leaving space for negativity to enter into my mind and my thoughts, into my spirit, right? If I'm listening to gossip, I am leaving space for negativity to get into my mind, my body, and my spirit. I'm in the gap mindset instead of in the gain, amen, mindset, right? So again, watch these, y'all. Watch these, monitor these. Don't monitor other people. You can't change or fix anybody else in your life. Okay? You only have the power to control what God has given you to control. And everything else is up to him. Everything else is up to him. Okay? Really what we always need to do is say, God, instead of focus on fixing them, pray to God to fix you. To fix you. Because you are the problem sometimes. Okay? Ask him to fix you. Even in tumultuous times that you're going to be going through, or moments that you're going to be going through in this month. Even during those times, you pray to God and say, God, listen, this person's bringing me hell right now, but Lord, fix me. Fix me. Fix me. Fix me. Somebody type in the word, fix me. Fix me. Okay? Ask him to change you, not them. Not them. Ask God to fix you. And I'm only saying this because I pray to God for me. There's people in my life that's trying me. Okay. And I said, Lord, fix me. Fix me. And it's so interesting. There was a person yesterday that never said hi to me ever. Never said hi to me ever. She'll walk in the room out. I could be this door. Never said, and it troubled my spirit because I don't like it when people get anywhere around me and can't even say hello, good morning, how you doing? I didn't do nothing with you. And yesterday, she said, good morning. I said, oh. Because I even told my husband, I said, babe, I told him this weeks ago, I said, babe, I really want to approach this person. And I even went live and I shared this experience with y'all last month, y'all. I said, y'all, this person, I really want to approach them and be like, what's the problem? What's the issue? Because you don't want it. What's the issue? And I didn't do it. And baby, she came in. She's like, good morning. I said, oh. And I was the only person in the room. It was me and and Tori. I know she wasn't saying hi to Tori because Tori is just like, she's 3. It's like, whatever. Good morning. I said, oh, okay. God would throw something at you that you didn't expect. So I just kept all throughout these weeks, all throughout these weeks, I've been praying for her. I've been asking God what release whatever is on her that is keeping her in bondage and all the things, honey. I took it to God because I said, God, you know me, Lord. You know what I want to do. I want to handle this person how I want to handle this person because I wanted to fix her. I wanted to fix her. I want to fix you. I said, no, God, I'm going to leave it to you to fix her. Because only you know what is on her spirit. Only you know. And she said, come on. I said, oh, okay. I couldn't respond in time, Annette, because this person never, other than 2 years, we're going on a year and a half that I've seen this person, came in contact with this person. There was moments where I would say, hi. And she will walk right by me. Oh, okay. Don't y'all think that disrespectful when you say hi to somebody and they walk right by you? You say good morning to somebody, they walk right. Even the hardest people that I know. And Miss Hale, she's on here. She's family, honey. She know how our family get down. And we do that to people, and we do that with each other. Oh no, don't talk. Ooh, what's wrong with you? So there's times where each time I say hi, it would really disturb me. Like, what's wrong with this person? What did I do to this person? And there was no evidence of me doing any wrongdoing. Then I started to get angry. Okay, y'all see my face? I started to get angry. When one eye gets bigger than the other, that means Tisha's mad. Her right eye is getting bigger than her left eye. She's and I had to come to my husband and be like, babe, this y'all go back weeks, probably 2 weeks ago on one of my lives, I shared this situation. But during that time of that live, I said, y'all, listen, I want to approach this person, but I don't know if I should or if it, I did not. And I just took it in prayer. And yesterday, y'all, she said, good morning. I said, oh, Jesus has risen. Jesus has risen. Okay. So give it to God, y'all. Give it to, hey, Tony Moore, good morning. Hey, Maddie Morales, good morning, sweetie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So y'all guys got to, I had to share that testimony because I feel like some of you got some people in your life right now that you want to approach. But baby, let me tell you something. Let God approach them. Once God approaches their spirit, it's going to have a bigger effect than you approaching them yourself, than you trying to fix them. Some of y'all, if y'all approach the person that's afflicting you right now, you're actually just putting more wood in the fire. You actually put it, because you just maybe a person that claps back. And if somebody looks at you wrong, responds in the wrong way that you didn't like, they didn't say sorry right away, or they did the gaslighting thing, it's going to add more fuel to your fire, to your anger. And it pushes your purpose back. Remember I told y'all a second ago, monitor this and this. And no matter how hard it is, let that person keep walking by you and not saying hi back. Let that person snub you like you just a piece of crap on the floor. Let them do it. But keep praying for them. Keep praying for them. But you still know that God is calling your own personal convictions on you. So you still got to do right. Even though it's hard. You still got to do right. Trust me. Because there was times I almost, and then almost, it was like, you shook? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, you got 2 things I need y'all to do. Somebody type in number 2 real quick. Go ahead. Somebody type number 2 in real quick in the comments. Okay. The first thing you need to do is you need to register for my free AI for email marketing training. If you want to leverage AI for your email marketing, right? Go ahead to bit.ly/AI for email marketing. The link is pinned to the comments here on Facebook. You definitely want to register because you may already be using AI for your email marketing. But during my training, I promise you and I guarantee that you're going to learn something new that you're going to walk away with. All right. So that's number one. The second thing I need you to do is to grab this book. You get on Audible, you get on Kindle, right? You can get a hard copy. This is a hard copy here. Or I think they have paperback. All right. Go to bit.ly/live in the game. That link is also pinned to the comments. I'm not the author of this book, but I love this book. Okay. I love this book. And what I want to do, and this is, y'all let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think doing a book club? Right? Doing a book club night, talking about the highlights from this book. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? So, but you got to purchase the book though. Okay. And I will send out, if you go through my link, bit.ly/live in the game, I will get, your information, right? You'll let me know the email, already when you go there and purchase it, I'll know if you purchased it or not. I'll reach out just to confirm, okay? And you'll be invited. But you got to get the book first. I don't have a date yet, y'all. But I just want to promote this book. Again, I'm not the author of this book, The Gap in the Game, but it's a good book. A lot of entrepreneurs, and y'all, I don't know why this is, but a lot of people, especially the old school coaches, they like to not share what they're reading. Okay? They don't like to share, what they're reading. And I always share what I'm reading. Always. There's a lot of people that will even sell their book list. Like they will sell a list to people, the list of books they've read. I don't believe in that. I want, like, if I am, whatever I learn, I want to share. I want to share. Because y'all could take from this book something different than I took from this book. And then bring it up to me during one of our, book of the month discussions, and I'd be like, oh, I didn't catch that when I first read it. Oh, I'm glad I caught that. So my daughter, after I'm done reading this book, she's going to read this book because she's 13 years old, and I really know in my spirit that once she reads this book, she's going to be focused. Happiness for her is no longer going to be something that she pursues. Happiness for her is going to say her knowing that, hey, I have happiness within me. I'm going to internalize my happiness, not look at the external things for my happiness. So this is a really, really good book. Now I'm going to, throughout the rest of this year, every book I read, I'm going to refer to you guys as I am reading it. Some people refer you a book and only read half the book. I'm like, okay, did you read the whole book? Nah, I only read half. Girl, you don't even know how it ended. I'm just saying. It's going to take me about a month to finish reading this book. Right? And that said, that would be great. We have a different book of the month each month. Yes, like a book of the month discussion, each month. And y'all, Annette gave me this book during church, honey. I'm not going to show y'all. I'm not going to show y'all what it is. I'm going to share this book. This next book that I got for y'all, I'll share it later. Okay? I'll share it okay? So listen, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.